Hello everyone, Ron here from L.T.L Tutoring Central, and this week I'm doing something a little bit different. I am answering a question from Quora. I often answer questions, I shouldn't say I often answer questions, I sometimes answer questions on Quora, but this week I'm doing a blog and a video based on this question, and it is, how can you change what you believe is not true? The question's not particularly clear. I find many of the Quora questions are unclear and need a little extra information to answer them accurately or in detail or specifically to what that person really wants. So there are a couple of ways of looking at this question. I've chosen one, but what I'm saying more or less works for the alternate take on the question that I can think of as well. So, first of all, do you need to change what you currently believe? If you think you do, why do you need to change what you currently believe? Is it because someone is telling you you need to change? Is it because the crowd seems to believe in something different, but you don't? You believe it's wrong? In that case, it's a very poor reason to change, generally. But if you think that there's a possibility that your thoughts or your ideas or your beliefs are incorrect, then what you need to do is a little research. You need to look into it and see, is there a reason to change your mind? Is there a reason to change what you are thinking currently? And when you do your research, whether that's looking in books, doing some online work, talking to other people, try to keep an open mind. Try to look objectively, because nowadays in particular, this is happening more and more. People are reading, listening, looking only at the ideas and thoughts that they already believe. So they don't really want to listen to anything that might contradict or conflict with what they already have as their set belief system. And it's very difficult to change sometimes once you get a foundation or a set of beliefs. And that's very good in some ways. If you remember my video and blog about thinking versus knowledge, or I might have called it knowing versus thinking, but this is the same idea. It's good to have knowledge, but we also need to think once in a while. So if you believe that maybe you're incorrect or you're just not sure, check the facts and look at all the different ideas and facts that you can, and then put on your thinking cap and your reasoning skills to investigate what is true. And that's what you should believe in. And you should only change your thoughts or your beliefs if you find that they're incorrect, that they're wrong. You shouldn't just change them because someone tells you to. Now, perhaps you want to change, maybe the question means, how do you change someone else's mind if they believe something and you think it's wrong? That could be the question that you're asking. Well, to some extent, you do it in exactly the same way. Get your facts straight. Don't simply say, you're wrong, I'm right. You need some proof, you need some support, and you might even be surprised that you won't find the support you thought was there. You might end up having to change your mind. But perhaps you can find the support in the evidence and the reasoning that firms up your belief, and then you can present that to the person or people and show them why you believe what you believe and the supports and the evidence to back it up. So it works whether you're doing it for yourself, confirming your own thoughts, or changing them when necessary. It also works if you're trying to talk to someone else or convince someone else that maybe their thoughts or their facts are incorrect. It doesn't always work. Sometimes people are set in their ways and they're not going to change no matter how much evidence they see, no matter what you present. In that case, I'm afraid you can present them and be encouraging and move on for a while. Sometimes, much later sometimes, people do change. They do come around. If you've planted the seed, often it will grow eventually. So be satisfied with that and continue on. knowing that you've done the right thing, knowing that you have done the research objectively, found the facts or support, and confirmed whether you're right or wrong. Be willing to change if you need to. Be willing all the time to have another look, because sometimes things change, the world changes, and we need to readdress our own thoughts and beliefs as well. Particularly if they're beliefs that have just been handed down or we've picked up through rumor, gossip, hearsay. People do this all the time, and it works a lot of the time. But every once in a while, it kind of falls apart and it doesn't work. So having the facts is a great idea. That's the learning bit. That's the education bit for today's video and blog. I want you to keep thinking. I want you to always question. It's okay to accept knowledge from the past. We don't have to throw everything out. But change is always happening too, and we should be open to change when it's positive change. We don't change just for change's sake. Some people do that. And some people agree with everything. Well, that doesn't make sense. You can't agree with everything because they're all contradicting each other, and you're agreeing with everything. So that's a bit annoying, actually. So try not to be one of those people. Try to be a thoughtful person, and but of course also a caring person as well. Next week I'm planning, although plans change sometimes, to talk about changes in education as well, since we're talking about changes in this video a little bit. In the meantime, have a wonderful week. Keep learning, keep having fun, and keep in touch. Subscribe to the video channel so you can see more videos about learning and study skills and strategies and other weird and wonderful things. And you can like the video, you can make a comment, ask a question. Check out the website. I'll put the link below. And in the meantime, have a wonderful week. It's Ron from L.T.L. Tutoring Central signing off for now. Bye-bye.